Hey, it's Jen. We're talking about training today. I don't want you to think about, okay, how do I be like Becky or Liz or Jen or let's name any name as a leader. What I do want you to think about is how do I duplicate the system that they have handed down to me? And so, what I'm going to give you today is things to talk to your people about first off. Not sending them to Pulse, not sending them to get them lost on a product page. But first things first, I want you to talk to them about four things. Four things for income producing activity to help earn their money back. Their list. Have them go and make their list. Write down any and every name. Do not prejudge. These are the people, and maybe, and hopefully you've already kind of pre-trained them a little bit to be working on their list. But this is going to be something that they are going to use the entire time and keep adding to as they build their business. This is their network. This is network marketing. So it's very important that they have that list, whether it's in an Excel sheet or in a notebook, but be specific and help them think about organizational techniques for that work for them. But they need to be on their list, and you're going to then start teaching them to reach out to their list. The second thing that you want to talk to them about is a big business launch. If you had any kind of business in the world, especially like a brick and mortar business, would you not have a grand opening? Yes, you would. If your business is going to survive, you would want to get the word out to people, tell them about what your business is about, welcome them in your doors, get them acquainted, maybe have some incentives to get them in the doors. So you want to talk about the importance of a big business launch with your people. You want to talk about the importance of the strategy in the first 3 months of having several big business launches. Talking about customers and products, our products last 2 to 3 months. They're formulated for 2 months. So they're not going to have reorders from their first month until maybe 3 months in. So what you want to make sure about, sorry, my light went out. What you want to make sure about is that they have enough planned to be getting orders in. So month one, encourage two big business launches. Month two, encourage 1 or 2 big business launches for them to get them on the calendar, get the invites out. They can either invite different groupings of people, or another great idea is to send out several dates to people, and then they're able to choose which one they come to and not have an excuse that they're not able to come to that one. Help them to let them know that it needs to be simple. It doesn't need to be elaborate, because everything you do in this business from this moment of training on needs to be duplicatable. That is the goal. So you want people to be able to come in your door and go, oh, I can do this. So you want them to know about big business launches. I ran some numbers with my team back in the fall, and I think it was 80% of the people who had done big business launches were the ones that were still growing on my team. There's data to back that up. Enough said about that. Third thing, I want you to talk to them about 3-way calls. 3-way calls. Tisha talked with you a little bit about them last week. This, at the beginning, people, they don't know enough about the company, they don't know enough about the products, and they don't need to go into a room for 5 days or a month. A lot of people go, I just need to learn all this stuff before I reach out to people. And that's where you say, no, you need to utilize me. This business grows through 3-way calls. You're going to give them an assignment. Reach out to 3 people this week to get them on a 3-way call. And here's how you can do it. You need to call the people that are close to you and say, hey, I need to learn how to talk about my business. It's new, it's fun, but I'm going to learn that by listening to people talk about the business. And it would be a huge favor to me if you could get on the phone with me to help me listen to my friend talk about it and maybe ask questions and stuff like that. They'll talk about the product and the business. Do you have about 15 minutes to do that sometime this week? And so I can, that would really help me. That is a very non-threatening way. Or another way of saying, if somebody is interested in product or what have you, or business, going, hey, okay, I'm just starting and I'd love to get you on the phone with me and then my friend Jen or Becky or Liz. And then that'd be a great way. You can hear their story and then I can learn from it too, and they can tell you a little bit and answer your questions about the product or answer your questions about the business. Giving them that language is going to give them an easy way to start getting on the phone for three-way calls. And so it won't be a block. It's just a matter-of-fact thing, because it really is. It's a very natural, relational way to grow your business. And the teams that utilize three-way calls, and I mean utilize them, they are growing like leaps and bounds. So there you go. Fourth thing I want you to talk about, or that I do talk about. You don't have to follow my lead all the way, but social media. You're going to say, okay, I'm going to announce you on social media. I want a picture that you love, maybe of you and your family, and give me a little bit about your why, because I want to share with people that I'm so excited that you have joined our team and that you're going to be sharing about these products and this business opportunity. And I can even put your solutions tool on there. So you'll tell them that, and then you'll talk with them a little bit about, okay, now we're going to plan your first post, because you really do need to share to social media to grow. Most people, 75% plus of their business comes from social media. Now, what I would tell them too is, very quickly, no more than 25% of your Facebook posts should be about the business, because you don't want it to be an advertisement. You want it to be a natural sharing, a natural outgrowth. I would tell them to look for organic posts, like if before and afters are huge in gaining new business and in gaining partners, but make sure you know stories behind the before and afters and share those stories, because a face becomes a person when that happens, when you know their story. Sharing business stories is huge. I would encourage them 3 to 7 posts a week. 3 to 5 is really what the company recommends. And I would encourage not several times a day, because you want people to give ear to what you're saying, and you want people to interact with you, and you want to interact with people, and for them to know you for more than Rodan & Fields. You want to add value in other ways organically to social media, but make that a part. And I also encourage my people to get in touch and learn how to use Hootsuite. You can pre-plan posts on that. So somebody who's working full-time, or maybe even homeschooling full-time, like who are busy people and thinking, and that was one of their objections, is I'm too busy for this. Help them by saying, okay, you can go to Hootsuite and you can set up daily or every other day posts about before and afters, and you actually schedule them in. And if you want to schedule in other posts that are about life or about your kids or whatever, to make sure you have a balance, you can do that too. So you're giving them some tools. So the 4 things: the list, and this is what I do immediately after they sign up. We talk about these 4 things: the list, the BBL, and they're to get back with you the next day. You all will talk through it, talk through the dates, set the dates up then 3-way calls, and they're going to start sending those to you. You keep them accountable to that. And then the 4th thing is social media. Tomorrow we're going to talk a lot more about what leading them means and how you can get them off to a great start. Y'all have a great day today.